5, it's 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
Ready? Gravity line.
Here's a designed run. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
A run on 1st and goal. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
He's got it at the 3. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard. Now, for him,
and he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Trevor Etienne. Touchdown, Panthers. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 35-yard line. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good for a Vikings 1st down.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Running is Mitchell. Finding room to the 20. And he's in. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Vikings.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings come right back to tie it at 7. team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Carry here for ETN. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up a 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run. It's ETN. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Get ready to spin. Get ready to spin.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Panthers football to begin this second quarter as they come up to face 3rd and 5. A throw, left side, caught by Sanders. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll drop to throw. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Going up top. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown, Carolina.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
We'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
A quick toss into the hands of Addison. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
For a Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Oh, he finds Oliver open downfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Mitchell, and he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he will score! Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. His 4th TD grab of the season. Reichard's good with the extra point. And the Vikings will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. Good coverage by the kicking team. It's out of bounds, shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
On the ground, here's Etienne. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 26-yard line.
Second down, they need 3. He'll look to throw. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Third down and 3. Back to throw. That's swung out to Etienne. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Etienne. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd down.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
That one taken in right side by Biglg. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there. But it works out as they convert on fourth down. They'll look to throw yet again. They'll set up the screen here to Hubbard. He's into space past the 25. The Panthers will take their first timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Here's a third down and 4.
Here we go.
In trouble, and down he goes. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for a Panther field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Panthers get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. McMillan comes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's into the end zone. Ja'Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Panthers. The PAT, up and good. And the Panthers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. He'll start at the 4. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Out to Jefferson. Loose inside the 30. And he will score. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Reichert good with the extra point. And the Vikings will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
McMillan, the man in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Flush to his right. Oh, no, back over the middle. It's intercepted. Picked off by Mekhi Blackman. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
One more time with Mitchell. And this time he's in. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Vikings. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Will Reichert now on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Vikings go up by 7. 28-21. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A throw there. Caught by Biglg. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. It's good for a Panther first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays. And
he's in! Trevor Etienne. Touchdown, Carolina. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
go back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
To the left side here. Caught by Addison. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On second down, a run with Mitchell. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short. Play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground. Play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It covers 51 yards.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to...
And he will score again. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Vikings. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Reichert now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings will go up by 7. Out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's ETN. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Now a screen set up for ETN. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. They're trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
A loss of a yard. It's fourth down.
On fourth down, here's McCarthy. That's taken in. And he's into the end zone yet again. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Minnesota. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half.
This has to be a defensive breakdown, Mike. I promise you, all week in practice, when the scout team ran this play, somebody on defense accounted for the running back out of the backfield. I can promise you that much. But he's able to leak out and get the ball in space. He does the rest after the catch. They just have to do a better job. They got to get to the sideline and make corrections, because you just can't leave guys at this level wide open for easy touchdowns.
On the return, it's Chuba Hubbard. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
At the 32-yard line. A gain of 5. First down, Panthers.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Across the field, he's got it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share, and even 30 yards. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Check that. Come on.
Oh, a loose football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. Here's third and 7.
A gain of a yard brings up third and 7.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. This one complete to Oliver. 18 yards on the pickup there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 46.
Now McCarthy. Open man downfield. It's Hawkinson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
4 yards.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Reichert, good with the extra point. The Vikings will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Minnesota. Will Reichert now on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings are able to extend the lead.
The score, Vikings 56, Panthers 28. Will Reichert, the kickoff for the Vikings.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. To return is Hubbard. And they'll show him the sidelines, out of bounds, getting back to the 20-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
A throw on the move is caught. And he will get into the end zone. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings.
He's now over the century mark, Mike. And I get that this holiday was just started as something fun. It wasn't meant to impact how teams prepare for games necessarily. But I have to wonder, Mike, with it being National Tight Ends Day, they have a little extra look or two his way to help him reach this total.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end.
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Mekhi Blackman. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You just simply can't make this throw, Mike. I mean, not only do you give the ball away when you're in prime scoring position, but then you allow the guy to take the ball all the way back, and now the offense of your opponent takes the field with a ton of confidence, all the momentum, and it looked like you had a scoring drive, and now it completely flips.
On the give, it's Mitchell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 49-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. This one caught at the 4. And he's got another one. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Reichert now to add the extra point. It's up and through. The Vikings will add one more onto their big lead.
Panthers 28.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
ETN ahead out of the pistol. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. He'll drop to throw. He's got a man. That's McMillan. He's going to have the 1st down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Back to throw. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up. He'll look to throw. That's caught. Outside. It's complete. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. He's got it. Panthers cut into the lead a little bit.
70. Panthers 35.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an outside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
On the ready. 19 Lion. Here we go. Cougar 19. Biglg. Talk to me. What you got? Hey, smash.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Trap 60. Let's go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball's over 60 yards in the air, and we'll be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
And this will be a Panthers first down. He's up to the 45-yard line. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Write down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
1st and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Now a timeout for Carolina. It's going to be their second, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Now, faking the give, going for it all. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
One timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So a win here for the Vikings. And with an open date on the schedule next week, they'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time.